Hello and a very warm welcome. This is Kathleen from Germany's Hidden Gems. Have you ever been to a beautiful small town and wondered why there's no hustle and bustle at all? That's exactly how I felt about Nördlingen. It is still a true hidden gem, plus Nördlingen, which was built directly on a meteorite crater, offers some unique sites just waiting to be discovered. Especially if you're visiting Nördlingen in the spring, you should keep an eye on the skies. The town is home of numerous stork nests. During my visit at the end of April, the entire old town was filled with a joyful clattering sound that was impossible to miss. So make sure to enjoy this very special spectacle. Nördlingen also possesses a medieval jewel that is unique in all of Europe, a complete preserved and fully accessible city wall. The circular path is about 2.7 kilometers long, and its battlements lead you all the way around the old town, allowing you to see the city literally through the eyes of a medieval god. The path runs along covered wooden walkways, passing 5 gates and several defensive towers, offering constant stunning views of the red rooftops, church spires and winding alleys of the historical center. Information boards along the way provide fascinating facts about the history of the fortifications and their significance in the Middle Ages. And if you're traveling with children, they can fill out the City Wall Explorer Pass. Various stamping stations along the wall invite kids to explore, turning the walk into a real adventure. A fantastic idea by the city of Nördlingen. In the heart of Nördlingen you can find the imposing St. George Church. Its tower, nicknamed Daniel, is the city's landmark. The climb up 315 steps is strenuous, but it's absolutely worth it. The Daniel has served as a watchtower for centuries, and even today a watchman lives here. Every evening he calls out the traditional "Sogsel" from his window. Once at the top, a spectacular panoramic view awaits you, stretching over the entire old town and far into the Nördlinger Ries. On a clear day, you can see all the way to the Alps. I made it to the top and I was rewarded with a gigantic view. Ja, ich habe es geschafft und belohnt werde ich mit einem gigantischen Ausblick. For those looking for the famous Tower Cat, I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. She was retired at the end of 2024 and is now spending her golden years with a city employee. Climbing the stairs every day simply became too tiring for her, so she was personally bid for farewell by the mayor. Another site you shouldn't miss is the Rieskrater Museum. Nördlingen is located in one of the most exciting geological spots in Europe, right in the middle of a 15 million year old meteorite crater. In the museum, you will learn everything about the massive impact that formed the Nördlinger Ries. The exhibition is modern, interactive, and explains how the crater was formed in an easy to understand way, including real rock samples and impressive animations. A movie available in several languages summarizes all the key informations. Particularly fascinating, many buildings in Nördlingen, including St. George's, are made from suevite, a rock created during the meteorite impact that even contains tiny diamonds. You can learn about all this and more here in the museum. And there's one more unique highlight. Here you can get closer to the moon than almost anywhere else, in the form of a real piece of moon rock brought back to Earth by the Apollo 16 mission. This rare exhibit was provided as a loan by NASA. And for good reason. The geological of the Nördlinger Ries is so similar to the lunar surface that American astronauts trained here in the 1970s for their moon landing. If that's not a reason to visit this museum. For lunch, I stopped at the Bayrisch Pub, a cozy restaurant serving typical Bavarian Swabian dishes. I ended up ordering lentils with egg noodles, which were delicious. I can highly recommend it. After eating, you should take a little stroll through the town. Just drift along, look at the beautiful old houses, and enjoy the atmosphere, which seems truly unique here. During the walk, you might discover the monument of the footballer Gerd Müller. The bomber of the nation was born here in Nördlingen in 1945. With 365 goals in 427 matches, he remains the record goal scorer of the Bundesliga and is one of the city's most famous sons. You may also recognize Nördlingen from TV. It served as the visual inspiration for the popular anime Attack on Titan. I saw many fans of this anime along the way, and inside the Daniel Tower, there's even a dedicated guest book where anime fans can leave their mark. You'll find many great artworks inside. Definitely check it out. And if you watched the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, You will recognize Nördlingen there too. Speaking of chocolate, before you say goodbye to Nördlingen, you must stop at Konditorei Altreuter, right next to the Daniel. They don't just have delicious cakes like the unique Gerd Müller cake, but also all kind of chocolates. These little treats make a great souvenir. And with a look at my Mother's Day gift, we say goodbye to Nördlingen, a true hidden gem and a wonderful city. If you're looking for highlights away from the crowd, this is the place to be. Did you enjoy my stroll throughout Nördlingen? Then please leave a like and a comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much and see you next time.